Which one is your favorite Simpsons episode?
My favorite one
Yeah.
is it's the Halloween show that had 3D Homer on it.
Oh,
¿Cuál?
And,
3D Homer.
3D. Oh, I like 3D, but the Halloween show is always we always do two good ones and one bad one of the three little episodes. And that one I thought all three were really great, and it's the only time we did that.
The other question is, what happened to Homer's mom? Do you know anything about her?
She's coming back. We have another episode with her. I can't say what it's about, but she comes back this coming season.
Okay.
And we work a year in advance, so I've seen all of next year's episodes already, and it's a really good season. The show's not
Ella
out
me
of
hizo
not
llorar.
out of steam.
Dile que ella me hizo llorar, por eso pregunto por ella.
Okay. He says he loves Homer's mom and
Homer's mom.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
It made him cry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Are the next season episodes going to refer themselves to the movie events in some sort?
I can't say.
What about
But yes. Okay.
what about Dr. Martin Monroe?
Yeah.
Oh, Marvin Monroe is definitely dead. I mean, just nobody liked him, and we killed him. The weird nobody liked him. It's been so long since I created anything. It's there's a point at which you look at it and just go, well, I can't think of anything better here. I mean, you always have a sense when you write something. You go, where you didn't do your very best. And there comes a point where you either fixed everything you can fix, or you just go, I'm sick of this, I'm tired of it, and let me give it to somebody else, and they can tell me if it's good enough. And with the Simpsons script, for example, we read it out loud we do the best script we can, and then we read it out loud with the cast, and we find out, 15 jokes weren't funny at all. When we read them out loud with everybody, nobody laughed, and we fixed those 15 jokes. And we just keep fixing it and fixing it. We read it with the cast, we record it, then we see it in rough animation. If something doesn't get a laugh, we fix that. Then we see it in color, and we can still, like a week before the show airs, we can still add or change 10 jokes. And that's it. We're always fixing and fixing and fixing. For the Simpsons movie, we wrote 166 drafts of the script, and we only stopped because we had to release the movie. We had a release date, and if we didn't, we just would have kept rewriting it forever. So that's how we do it.
Yeah. Mike,
Yes,
a picture,
sir.
please.
Mike,
Yes.
another movie question?
Yes, please.
Why Schwarzenegger and not McBain?
I get that question a lot, and it's because, there's sort of no satiric point in it being McBain or Rainier Wolfcastle. That's part of it. Is the character's name is Rainier Wolfcastle, and nobody knows his name. And if you're not you're not a fan of the show like nobody knows who Rainier Wolfcastle is. So that's why we did it. But I get that question a lot. The other question is, what happened to the pig? We don't know. There's I don't know. I'll tell you this. This is sort of a secret. The movie, Simpsons movie. Oh, you're filming. Don't be The Simpsons movie used to end with, Kang and Kodos, the two aliens. They flew into screen and just started ripping the movie apart. And they just all they did was sit there and ask those questions. What happened to the pig? And why did the pig vanish halfway through? And why wasn't it McBain as president? So that's how we used to end the movie, and we showed it to audiences, and they hated it. They hated that scene so much, and they had enjoyed the movie up till then, and then they go, and you realize, people just paid $10 to see a movie, and then at the end we tell them it's a piece of crap. So we cut that out. If you buy the DVD of the movie comes out in December, and you'll be able to see that scene there.
Do you get any commissions for the DVD sales?
I get no commission.
Mike, Felipe, and one question.
I don't know.
Come on, give us the scoop.
There is no scoop. If we
Dijo
need
cuál
him,
era
we'll
su
bring him back.
capítulo favorito.
We
Maybe
don't.
he's just really sick like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Pregúntale,
Mike,
papá.
what do you think about Family Guy stealing all the storytelling jokes and getting a lot of more hits? There are a lot of like 5, 6 seasons,
Yes.
and you have the 22. What do you think about that?
Family Guy, it's not the most original show. in
No,
the
I know,
world,
I know.
But
But they saw the good ideas, and in a personal quote, I think that kind of best because they can travel into time, into movies, and they can play a lot with the surrealism.
Right. So I mean, and in that way, I mean, when the show started off, I know a lot of the Simpsons writers were real. They were not happy with it, and
Uh-huh.
but it's become its own thing. I mean, yeah, it is surreal and it moves really fast and it's much more shocking than us. And as bad as Homer is, Peter Griffin does things that Homer would never ever do. So it's its own thing. I don't get mad at it. I
yeah.
enjoy it. I think it's a
I
hilarious
have to
show.
think too that with 20 years of making The Simpsons, lots of the screenwriters of Family Guy must have been Simpsons fans from
Yes,
the
and they
original
are.
show,
And
so
whenever they ask Seth MacFarlane, who created the show, he only says the nicest things, and he only honors his debt
It's
to the show.
influence.
But we don't own animated families. We took a lot of things from the Flintstones.
Yeah.
In fact, Homer, he's got his beard because Fred Flintstone had a beard like that. That's where that comes from.
Can we take a picture?
Yes, of course.
¿No puedes sacar una?
Sí, claro, por supuesto.